Welcome back, Portal Masters. SCL Matt here with another live SCL unboxing. Skylanders Addiction, Annoyed Vector. Welcome. Glad to see you here. Today we just have one smaller box to get through, but I think it'll have some stuff in it. Some good stuff in it. Good stuff in it. I'm excited to go through it, and I hope you are too. Pumpkin Eyebrow, Biggie John, welcome. Glad to see y'all here. Um, so let's just kind of jump into it and see what we can find here. Naud, welcome. So let's see here. We got. Let's pull this screen up here. Get our game going. Just dive right in. So we got ourselves Tough Luck. Deal with it. Pumpkin Eye Rolls playing Swap Wars. Awesome. Villa, Pyro, welcome.
My odds are looking good.
Looks like we got some more Trap Team stuff in here too. Got ourselves Wallop. Glad you make it.
Deal with it.
Biggie John, what is going on here? See the news report by IGN. Microsoft says Blizzard will release on PlayStation beyond existing agreements. Interesting. Hopefully. Yeah, aiming to do the same with Nintendo. I mean, I think that makes the most sense. I really do. But we'll see. Pumpkin Eyebrow's birthday's coming up. Awesome. Birthdays are always a good time. Skylands Resurrector. I like the name. Martin, welcome. All right. We also have a Sunburn. And unfortunately, a damaged Nightlight. So the sword here is missing. So we'll set that one off to the side for now. See, I don't know if the sword is going to pop up anywhere or if we just have a figure without a sword. Yeah. Courtney, welcome. Is anyone else excited for the Nintendo Direct? I'll probably be watching it this afternoon. I'm not really sure what we're going to see. But they're always fun to watch. See what Nintendo's up to. We also got our Series 1 Spyro. And another Midnight Museum. I think Nightlight looks cool with no sword. I mean, exactly. Like, if you didn't know he was supposed to be holding a sword, like, this is a fine figure. I mean, you might question why there's like a hole in his hand, but other than that, like, yeah, it's still a solid figure. So now you don't have to worry about the sword breaking off if it's just not there already. All right, what else we got? We got a Light Core Prism Break and a mini Barkley. So red base mini Barkley, along with a Series 1 Trigger Happy.
Getting stronger. Roast and toast.
Back to some Trap Masters. We got Lobstar. Timothy, welcome. And we got ourselves a Gusto.
Getting stronger.
Few more Trap Masters to add to the collection there.
All fired up.
Some of these are tangled up. All right, we got a light core jetvac. And a dark Spitfire. There is Pirate Seas expansion pack from SSA. Yeah, Skylanders Resurrector. I'm sorry. Yeah, if you're international, I'm guessing the price gets too high with the shipping. That's why I don't offer international shipping natively, because it just doesn't make sense for a lot of international folks. Skylanders Addiction. I don't know. I really don't know who the most middle Skylander is. There are far too many Skylanders out there for me to. I don't have them all ranked, so I couldn't tell you who's right in the middle.
Star bright. Star
All right, there is the Winged Boots. And a Series 1 Whirlwind.
Looks like I'm staying afloat.
Got a Sidekick Terabyte. So there's your green base Sidekick Terabyte. And the Mini Spry. Got a Light Core Shroom Boom. And Series 1 Drill Sergeant.
In a class all my own.
Yeah, Courtney, I mean, just shipping anywhere internationally, I feel, tends to take a while. I mean, I know, like, Canada can be a little bit quicker because they're a little bit closer. But, yeah, just in general, I feel it takes a long time.
Impressive.
All right. Also have a Nitro Stealth Stinger. Still think that should have been a Dark Stealth Stinger to go along with Dark Stealth Elf. But they made a different choice. How about a Mini Whisper Elf? So this is the red base Mini Whisper Elf. I know there's a few people out there looking for this one. Skylanders Addiction got Dark Bowser recently. Nicely done. We got a Series 1 Flame Slinger. There is the Mini Genie. Once again, red base. Mini Genie. Goes along with that Spry that we pulled out earlier. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Nitro variants either. I mean, a lot of the in-game variants I'm not necessarily on board with. But the Nitro ones, yeah, I agree. It's a weird variant. Like, it kind of works for Nitro Freeze Blade and Nitro Magna Charge. Like, those two kind of made sense. And then they tried to carry the line on past that. And yeah, in my opinion, they just picked the wrong characters. Skadooshed. Maybe a breeze. We've had a few minis already, including the Mini Whisper Elf. That's definitely headed in the right direction for you.
He spores.
But here we have a Series 1 Wrecking Ball.
Light core.
And Mini Hijinks.
Look at my numbers grow. He shoots. He spores.
Got a Series 1 Sonic Boom. And a dark food fight.
Full screen ahead.
There's a Series 1 Stump Smash, which I believe I have on sale in the shop this week. So if you're looking for Stump Smash, go check that out.
Spreading my wings.
And then we also have
Full screen ahead.
Gil Runt, the sidekick Gil Runt, green base there.
Let the flames begin.
There's your standard food fight. Myconoids out there. Another one for your collection if you still want it.
Truly inspiring.
And another mini small fry.
Flames begin.
Of course, he only comes as mini. There is no sidekick version of that one.
Truly. Drop the hammer.
Got a light core Drobot. And the mini Trigger Snappy. Red base there.
Logging some improvement. Drop the hammer.
Got the dark Hot Streak to go along with that dark Spitfire that we got. And a light core Eruptor. Skadoosh, you kind of like the Nitros? Nitro Head Rush. I guess I can kind of see it with Head Rush. Kind of makes sense. But I don't know. Still not my favorite. Wish she lived in America just to get cheap Skylanders. That's... I don't know. That's what I mean. Sometimes I think Skylanders are cheaper elsewhere. It just depends on which figures we're talking about. There's probably more Skylanders in America. And that's why some of them are cheaper. There's just more supply. But the Jade Skylanders are the best variants. I can see an argument for that for sure. Like I really like Jade Flashwing. I wanted to like Jade Firecracken, but well, one, it doesn't help that I don't really like Firecracken. But it's, I don't know. It didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. Ooh, there you go. Should have been a Nitro Roller Brawl. I think I can agree to that. Other than I really like Roller Brawl, and I don't know that the color scheme would have worked with her. I think that like a gold with the white checkered on a Roller Brawl would look weird. But I agree that the Nitro name would certainly work with Roller Brawl. Courtney found Sure Shot missing the top of her helmet. I'm curious as to what that looks like. Like, do you see actually inside the figure, or is it just more plastic? Like, just the top of the head or whatever you see. Right, grab some more figures. We got ourselves a Snapshot intact today. And there is Dark Stealth Elf we were just talking about. Really wish we got the Dark Stealth Stinger. Like, I think a Dark Stealth Stinger would have made a lot of sense, though. Because, like, it's not only to match Dark Stealth Elf, but it's stealth, right? Dark stealth. Give me stealth, not bright gold. That's the part that gets me, I think. Zentren likes the dark variants as well. Yeah. How come yawn traps are so expensive? Because they were only released in Australia. That's why. They weren't released here in the US. They weren't released in Europe. To my knowledge, they were only released in Australia. And so they're hard to come by. They're hard to get. You had to import them back then, and you have to import them now, basically, unless you get them from another collector. So it's one of those unfortunate circumstances, but can't do anything about it now. There is Sparks, the dragonfly, and a mini eye small. So red base, mini eye small. We got our Series 1 Gil Grunt and a Hidden Treasure.
Crash and burn.
There's a Series 1 Chop Chop. Mini Drobit. And Mini Gil Runt. So we had the Sidekick already, but here's the red base mini version. Well said, Skadooshed. It's getting warm in California. Hoping for a cool breeze.
Crash and burn.
Well, I got a Thumpling. How about that? But you asked for it. There you go. How's that for a cool breeze? Got the mini breeze. There it is. There it is. It's been a while since we've had her in store. But she's back.
Fear the fish.
Continue rounding out some of these minis. We got a mini Terabyte.
Looking good. Looking.
We got a mini Weeruptor.
Fear the fish.
We got mini Pet Vac. Got the mini Bop. All sorts of minis. We might. This might actually be a complete collection of minis in this lot. I don't recall exactly, but we've pulled a lot of them out so far, including Breeze and Whisper Elf, which are the hardest two to find. So there's even a level 20 Breeze. Don't see that every day. Skadooshed, I think Breeze usually sells pretty quickly. So I don't know what to tell you. Oh, I found Nightlight's sword. So I don't know if that may have broken off in shipment, unfortunately, because it looks like it snapped off there. But I guess good news for anybody who wants to repair it, that I have the sword to send along with you. You know, I might actually go up for auction this week. Let's see. Brennan, will Breeze be an auction? No. Right now, Breeze just goes in the shop. You see, and that's the thing. There are so many people that want Breeze that I don't want to. Okay. So I don't want to do private sale on it. That just feels unfair to other people. Would it make more sense to put Breeze up for an auction? Like I don't really want to do that, but I mean, we're getting to that point where a lot of people are asking for Breeze. Do we put it up for auction?
Any last wishes?
Tordo, this is Breeze. It's the Air Mini from Trap Team. That's Breeze.
Impressive power.
Courtney, you make a good point. It's,
Wishes?
I mean, it's close to regular Thrillipede. Like, I think the demand is there, but I think there's definitely more supply of Breeze. Like, I've gotten at least half a dozen Breeze figures so far, whereas I've only gotten 2 Thrillipedes.
Looking good. Looking
So that's the difference I see is that I do come across Breeze a little more often.
fish.
Yeah, I think I'm still leaning towards just putting Breeze in the shop.
My power has grown.
So I'll let you know if that changes. But I mean, if you don't see her in the shop on Saturday, you know why. But well, actually, if you don't see her in the shop, she may have sold. But yeah, I'll be sure to announce if I change my mind. Marius, yes, I'm having a good day. Thank you.
A seed of strength.
All right. We got a few more figures in here to go through. We have the Dark Sea Shadow. We have a Series 1 Flashwing. Ooh, estimated price for a golden hot streak. Does anyone recall offhand what I had one golden hot streak that we sold at auction? Does anyone remember what it sold for? Like that would be my best estimate right now. Here, let me do some quick research here. I can look up what it sold for last time I had one. And that's honestly the best estimate I can give you. So I sold a golden hot streak for $78. So the one we sold at auction went for 78. There you go. Courtney paid 60. Full Spectrum says 100 plus. Yeah, that's somewhere in that realm. $75 to $100 probably. I would say, yeah. There, Mike Noid paid 60. Yeah, if you can get one for less than 100, I think you're doing well. And welcome, Mike Noid. Glad to see you here.
Blinded by the light.
All right, we got Series 1 Drobot. Have a good day, Skadoosh. Series 1 Terrafin. And Sidekick Trigger Snappy. There's your green base.
Outshining the rest.
And then to round this out,
Blinded by the light.
the rest of this bag. Oh, I missed one. We also had the mini, or the Sidekick Whisper Elf. So we had the mini and the Sidekick Whisper Elf. But the rest of this bag then is all traps. So there's actually quite a few traps in here.
A perfect
I don't know how many of you are still looking for traps, but we'll go through them quickly. And I have a feeling there may be some villain variants in here as well, but we'll have to jump over to Trap Team to test that out. So, I can show off the traps for now, but won't know if they're... Oh, man. A few other pieces. There's a Chaos Trophy and Ghost Swords in there, too. Yeah, obviously I can't test the traps in Imaginators here.
Blink and destroy.
All right. So we'll get our Life Hammer trap out of the way. I bet you there's probably a water trap in here. There's your water tiki. We'll get that out. Then we have Life Torch. We have a Tech Scepter. Magic Log Holder.
Looking strong.
There's a Light Owl.
The beam is supreme.
Got a legendary Undead Skull Trap. Kobe, welcome. The biggest thing, I mean, we got Breeze. Breeze was the biggest thing today. So we got a bunch of minis, Breeze and Whisper Elf. We also got a few sidekicks. So we got Whisper Elf, both mini and sidekick versions. And then I'm going through a bunch of traps that we got today. We also got the Earth Hourglass, Magic Axe, Tech Tiki, there is a Dark Spider, Fire Scepter, Easter Bunny Earth Trap. Got another legendary Undead Orb. Got the ultimate Chaos Trap. So this is the one that came with the Dark Edition. Got another Life Hammer. There is a Water Angel.
Blink and destroy.
There's the Earth Orb. Yeah, Courtney, that Tech Tiki, that is a good sign. Hopefully they bought the 8-pack and that this Life Toucan is hopefully a steamed broccoli guy. That would seem to make sense, but it's amazing how often that doesn't happen. All right, we got another Water Angel. There's another Water Tiki. Air Jughead. There's the third legendary Water Jughead. So all 3 legendary traps. That's nice.
I've got my eye on you.
A few more. We got an Undead Skull. Here's the Fire Torch. The Undead Hand. And Air Screamer. So that's all the traps. It's like, I don't know. I wasn't counting 24 traps or so.
Got an eye for talent.
So yeah, we got that. That's it. That's all I got for the unboxing. So a little bit of a mixture of SSA, Trap Team. There are a couple of figures from Giants in there. A few superchargers, not a lot, but mostly focusing on Trap Team. I have a feeling they started this collection in Trap Team. They bought like all the minis, got a bunch of traps.
Slice and dice.
So yeah, a lot of good stuff there.
Does my power please? Slice and dice.
So if you want to hang out and watch me test the rest of these, reset a few figures, and go test the traps, see if we got any variants, you're welcome to stick around. Otherwise, have a good day. It's your call. But I'll be here for a little while yet. When's the last time we got a Tree Rex in a lot? I get Tree Rex just about every week. Yet I just don't always unbox them live. So like this lot didn't have a Tree Rex, but I do still get them regularly. We get some in every week. But yeah, we got Breeze and Whisper Elf and a few Trap Masters and the traps. So I'm happy with this lot. If you're not looking for that stuff, it may not be as exciting for you, but how often do I get Basket Brawls? Well, Basket Brawl isn't a real character. If you're asking about Pumpkin Eye Brawl, well, you get him once in a while. Had one just last week, I think. Did we get? Wait, did we get? Hold up. Blastermind, Lobstar, Kaboom. No Blastermind or Kaboom, but we did get a Lobstar. So yeah, we got Tough Luck, Lobstar, Wallop, Gusto. That might. Oh, and Snapshot, but yeah, I think that's it for Trap Masters. We got like 5 more figures to reset here. Then I'll we'll jump down to Superchargers briefly to get the 3 vehicles. And then the Trap Team. Check out these traps.
Looking solid as a
All right. Kobe, Heartbreaker Buckshot will be next week. So February 18th. The auction on Friday, February 18th will contain Heartbreaker Buckshot. For anybody saving up for that. Because I have no idea what that's going to go for. But yeah, Heartbreaker Buckshot on the 18th. So not this week, but next week. Courtney, going through your cards and stickers as well. Yeah, I still have to do the final sorting on that. I haven't sold any yet, but I'll get through them. Yeah, people do collect the stat cards. You're not the only one, Courtney. Any Switch Imaginators? Not today, no. I mean, I've gotten the Switch. Yeah, if you're talking about the game itself, Switch for Imaginators for the Switch, I've gotten that occasionally, but it's hard to come by. That's an auction item when I get it.
Catch a glimpse.
How many snapshots do I think I have in stock right now? It's not too overwhelming, honestly. It's probably about 20 or so, I think, snapshots in stock. But yeah, the food fights keep disappearing.
My flames blow it.
All right. This is the last. Oh wait, I still need to technically test Nightlight. Can't forget the damage, folks. Just because they're damaged doesn't mean they're not playable. Yeah, it feels like we haven't been getting nearly as many food fights in recently, honestly. Like, only been like 1 or 2 a week, maybe. Like, I think last week was only 1. All right. All our figures work. No defective ones today. So let's get out of here, switch our game, and keep things moving. Oh, what's damaged on the light? His sword broke off. So I do have the sword, and if you can see it on there, there's a little white piece, so it actually snapped off. So that's like his thumb or whatever on there. Is that his thumb? Yeah. Yeah, that is his thumb is on the sword, attached to the sword yet. But it would be pretty easily repairable if you wanted to do so. I'm your main supplier of food fights. I'll work on that. All right. Oh yeah, Kobe. That nightlight is a super easy fix. Definitely. Hey, I've let you keep your money for like 2 or 3 weeks now. Like I was gone in January. I wasn't updating the shop. You had time to recoup some money there. I didn't update the shop for 3 weeks in January. Kobe, no, I'm not really upset that much about the damaged robo. We're still able to sell it for a decent price. So, Tortle, what's the estimated price for a sealed robo? It depends, 1, what condition it's in, and 2, if you can find the right buyer. I mean, it could easily go, I mean, minimum 300. But since it's sealed and it has the chest with it and stuff, I would say probably 400 to 500 maybe is possible if you find the right buyer. But it really depends what people are going for. Because yeah, I mean, I sell the figure alone can go for $200, $300. Yeah, you see $350 on eBay. I mean, that's what they sell for.
Stealth Stinger.
That's just what the price is at. So
See the light. A cut above all others. Stealth Stinger.
yeah, I mean, little dents aren't the end of the world. It might turn off some new in-box collectors if they're going for a very mint condition box. But I mean, just having the figure and the blue chest, like, that's going to command a fairly hefty price. So, I mean, if you're not sure what to charge for it, just put it up for auction and see what people are willing to pay for it. Kobe, have a good day.
My future is looking bright. Sea Shadow.
Yeah, it's all a matter of finding the right buyer at the right time. I mean, if you want to get top dollar for it, you could just list it at a high price and see if anybody's willing to pay it. But if you just want to sell it right away, I'd, you list it at a lower price, or like I said, put it up for auction.
Hot
And
streak.
just let the people decide the price. Just make sure the minimum bid is the lowest price you're willing to accept for it.
Above all others.
So if you want to get at least $200 or at least $300 for it, just make that the minimum bid. Go from there. People are willing to pay more, they'll pay more. If they're not, well, there you go. You got the minimum you're hoping to get. All right. Those were the only 3 vehicles we had. Sometimes I feel bad come to the game just to test out 3 pieces, but it is what it is. That's all we got today. This was more about the minis and the traps today. So let's go find out what we have in these traps. Yeah, we haven't seen a 601 for a while, which doesn't surprise me either. Like, I don't think that many people necessarily bought into the mobile versions of the games. That's why. I mean, especially if you had already bought the console version, you already got Hot Streak and Spitfire. Like, why would you buy another starter pack? Yeah, Mikeanoid, Jillian would love an answer soon. She would. We talk about you once in a while. What are you doing? We need answers. Tortle, what's a 601? So 601 is the mobile hot streak. So during Superchargers, you could buy a starter pack for iOS, for Apple devices, to play the game. And it came with, a special portal and Hot Streak and Spitfire, which looked the same outwardly, but there's actually a little bit of different coding on the chip for Hot Streak, because it would actually unlock the game for you. And so when you put it on the portal, it pops up as Hot Streak Special and shows separately in the menu. And I wish I could have showed you in Superchargers. But it shows up separately on the menu. So there's Hot Streak, there's Dark Hot Streak, there's the event exclusive Hot Streak that we picked up at E3 and other conventions. There's Golden Hot Streak, which we were talking about earlier. And then there's Hot Streak Special, which is the one that came from the mobile starter pack. So yeah, that's the plan. And so we've kind of dubbed it as another collectible item. So people are hunting for it now. All right. Got a few magic items to go through, and then we'll get into the traps, and we'll call it a day. Wait, Mikeanoid, what do you mean you messed up the did you reset it? After all you told me not to reset? Like, did you go ahead and reset it? Lynn, does this Swap Force portal work with superchargers? It should, I believe. I believe that one still works. I'd have to look it up on my chart to make sure, but I'm pretty sure it does. The Swap Force portal should work on every game except for Trap Team. For Trap Team, you need the Trap Team portal. But I think the Swap Force should work on everything except Trap Team. Myconoid, what'd you do? Messing around with the menu decorations, pressed the A button, and just went away with no warning. Ouch. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. You got gameplay footage? There you go. There you go.
To new elements. One.
Pancake. So last week I got a lot of the figures that had they had some of the special paint that you could put on some of the figures, the vehicles, I should say, in superchargers. I'm pretty sure you had to like pay real money in order to paint the vehicles these different colors. And so it was a microtransaction that you could do within the game. And I got a collection of them that someone had like painted every single vehicle, and people didn't like that I was resetting them. I'm like, fine, I'll save some of them and send them to you. So Mike and I got one, which he promptly reset somehow. And then I sent one to Pi Magna too. Who I don't think is here at the moment, but yeah, the rest of them got reset, just like I always do. But yeah. All right, we are down to traps, it looks like. Let's get through these.
Grenade.
See if we got anything special in these traps today. They're just all our standard figures.
Bad juju.
Easter Bunny Earth Trap.
Golden Queen.
Return of the Queen.
Dr. Crankcase. Dreamcatcher. Wolfgang.
All right, Life Torch. We technically have a chance at Riot Shield Shredder. This one is less likely. I don't expect it from what I've seen from this lot so far, but we always test them just to be sure. I've been surprised in the past. Not usually with Riot Shield Shredder, but check it out anyway. Can't hurt. Only takes a few seconds to check. And the answer? No go. Just a standard trap. Airship, welcome. Glad to see you. We're already at the end here. Just going through the traps. So today was a big day for Trap Team. A lot of minis, including Whisper Elf and Breeze. A few Trap Masters, Tough Luck, Lobstar, Wallop, Gusto. A bunch of traps. I'm going through like 24 traps right now.
Very well.
Including the Ultimate Chaos Trap. Got a Midnight Museum.
Shield
Dark and Light
Shredder.
traps.
Brave Clobber.
Yeah, that's a good question, Mike Noid. You gonna throw that footage up somewhere? Even if you're not gonna make a full short about it?
Brawl and chain.
BNC ready.
Walrus. Brawl and chain.
BNC.
Chillville.
Whoa!
Hoodsicle. Cutting in. Chop chest. Luminous.
Mike Knight was in the middle of a collab with Coming Clean Gaming.
Calling in.
Nicely done.
Smoke scream. Pain Yata.
Sweet.
Pinata.
Cross crow. Nightshade.
Coming in.
Bone Chompy. Mastermind.
I appreciate people who use all their traps.
My turn.
Bombshell.
Makes them a lot easier to test too. All right, one more trap after this. Here we go. Fingers crossed. Hopefully for steamed broccoli guy. Let's go. Come on. Give it to me.
Broccoli guy.
There we go. Steamed broccoli guy. We do have one villain variant today. But that's it. That's all I got. So yeah, I mean, that's true. Mike and I or Martin, I could get more. That is not the first time I've gotten those painted vehicles. So I'll keep an eye out for some more if people are interested. Apparently people are interested. So, maybe next time, who knows, we'll put one up for auction or something. I'll just have a hard time explaining to people what it is in the auction. Like, why is this special? It's just a sea shadow or just a jet stream or whatever. But yeah, there we go. We got steamed broccoli guy. Another extra bonus added to this lot. That was already pretty good, I think. So, all right. Well, that's all I got for you today. I will be back with you on Friday for the auction stream. Speaking of which, I need to make sure I get some sort of auction preview out there for you today. Things are a little bit weird. I have some family in town visiting, so I need to get back to them. But I will still try to get some form of auction preview out there for you today. We'll see if it's my full video as usual or just something quicker than that. But in any case, I'll get something out for you. And then we'll see you on Friday for the auction update, Saturday, that should all still be happening. So have a good day. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll talk soon. Bye.